Okay, so I like to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this was $1.99. I ordered it on a website. I don't remember what website it was, but I'll link it below. I also like to use this Spooly by Elf, and I picked this up at Target for 99 cents. I also like to use this flat liner brush by Elf, and I also grabbed this at Target for 99 cents. And last but not least, my Wet n Wild pencil, which is my favorite, and this is in the color Pretty in Mink, which was purchased at Walgreens for 99 cents. So as you guys can see, I've already filled in this brow on this side, and this is how I'm going to do the other brow, or attempt to do it, because my brows never really come out identical for some reason. But I like to start with a really clean brow with no product on it at all, because I feel like it's easier to maintain. Some people like to use eyebrow gel first. I don't. So I'm just going to start by brushing the hairs up, and I do this just to get the hairier look that I like. So I'm going to brush them up, and then I'm going to even them out across the top using my spoolie brush. Then I'm just going to take that Wet n Wild pencil, and I'm just going to outline exactly where the finest hairs begin. I don't want to start where the hairs are thick, and I want to start where they begin, just to give my face more form. So I like to just outline the top and the bottom of the hairs. I don't go high above them or super below them. I go exactly where they are, because I'm simply enhancing what's already there and I'm not creating. So I bring those down to meet at the tip of the brow, and I kind of go crazy when I'm filling my brow in, just so I won't have any light spots. I do this just to fill it in precisely and make sure that it's even all across. So I left the front of my brow open, and I'm just going to use my spoolie brush by Elf, and I'm just going to drag that color in just to get that kind of faded look, but not too dramatic. Now here I'm just brushing the hairs back up and across again, just to get them back laying down evenly instead of being wild and crazy like they just were. Now as you guys can see, this eyebrow is pretty thick and on the crazy looking side, so now we're going to use our flat brush with some of that concealer on it, and I'm just going to underline the brow, and I'm not going to go any higher than where I drew the line at, but I am going to create my arch using this brush. And I do recommend that you kind of do this in small strokes instead of just one big swoop, because it's easier to maintain when you're doing small strokes, and then you come out with a better product in the end. Except for this little nick that I made in my brows, but I'm just gonna fill it in with the pencil, and I'm just gonna go on back by my business. Now this part right here is optional. I just use this little small buffing brush to blend out my concealer, and that's only when I have my nails on. Usually I just take my finger and blend it out, but this part is crucial because you want to blend it out as perfectly as you can, and if you're not using eyeshadow after, make sure that you use a concealer that is the color of your skin tone. But since I use eyeshadow, I'm just using this concealer because I like a little bit of a highlight. But yeah, I'm going back in and I'm just brushing it to make sure it's even. And that is my finished $5 eyebrow routine.